Invincible? Or invincible.
With
It's kind of hard. It's hard to vocalize air quotes.
Oh, good. We're in the deep woods. Are we going to find Gino now? No, the appropriate
That's
song.
the wrong song!
It's
Super
essentially
Mario
the same.
RPG.
No, it's the same thing as the Lost Woods. You have to walk around, and wherever there's something different, you go through that.
Why does the forest have naturally grown turnstiles? Fuck, man.
It's for the forest subway.
This area is set up almost exactly like the Lost Woods in Ocarina of Time.
Super
If there's
Mario
anything that's-
RPG.
If there's anything that resembles the woods from Mario RPG, it was Dry-Eyed Desert, which we already passed. So no, do. Get it wrong, right, guys? Jeez.
Yes, get it wrong.
Well, if you want to get it wrong, that's fine by me. But be prepared to receive a heaping helping of Ted annoyance. Actually, that's not fine by me. Just get it right the first time. Anyway, this part of the game,
I just want to see the turnstile branch smack you in the back of the head.
nope, doesn't do that.
Damn.
And really, is turnstile branches the strangest thing to come out of this universe?
No, it's potentially one of the funnier things. And they didn't capitalize on that. Fuck them. I hate them.
That's an incredibly petty reason to hate someone. Jesus Christ, man! Those turnstile branches have.
They don't.
Well, actually, if they're just branches, they're probably already dead. Stop speaking ill of the dead, Lewis. Jesus Christ.
But was it ever alive to begin with?
I'd imagine
Yes.
it would be. It's a tree.
Oh, I hope so.
What if it's a metal turnstile that's just painted like a tree?
Is there a tree that is born dead?
A stillborn tree is not something I'd like to think about. I don't think that could exist. Would it just be a seed?
It's called an acorn.
Trees don't give birth, just saying.
Well, technically they do.
You don't know that. Do you know what goes underground when a tree is in the process of being developed? Do you?
There has been tree porn before, Lewis. I haven't actually seen it, but I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah, what do you think those holes in the side of the trees are? Place where owls visit? No, that's tree anus. Get that out of your head.
Just 2 star points away from a level up.
Oh.
Super Mario RPG.
No, stop. No.
It is
No.
the only one for me.
Bad Ryan. Bad Ryan.
When
Go
I
to
play
your-
the game, I get lost in a haze.
I think I've
Already ate
completely.
your
Oh,
reward,
you left
Damn it.
Goombario behind. He got stuck behind the turnstile.
Nope, he's
You
back.
didn't pay the toll.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Either way, this place has absolutely no visual distinctiveness at all.
No, it does.
No, it
Basically, the stuff that's different is what is your clue to move on.
He's
Throughout
talking
the
about
areas.
an aesthetic viewpoint. It just looks the fucking same here.
That's why it's supposed. That's the trick to the area. You're supposed to look for the areas that have something different about them, which is why everything's so saming to begin with. Fortunately, most of the clues are really obvious. Like the flowers are a different color, or there's an evil glowing eyes in a trunk, or there's like 50 bajillion mushrooms growing around somewhere, or something.
I get you.
That Bulb was actually one of the easier ones to miss. That was the one I had the hardest time finding the first time I played the game.
Am I the only one who thinks that particular rock at the base of the tree is really awkwardly positioned?
Well, I can't really see anymore because I can't. Well, I guess so. When you look at it that way.
Where was my hammer and all my other
I'm
adventures?
surprised we haven't run into these assholes first in the forest.
For some reason, they're not stuck to warp pipes anymore, though. Though it would be funny trying to see them like hop around in a warp pipe and try to attack Mario.
Well, to be fair, in Mario Party they grow on cakes.
What?
In Mario Party they grow on cakes.
Mario Party.
Wow. That is a hell of a mold problem you got there. How long has that cake been out for? I mean, the mold is trying to eat me.
Well, it wouldn't. Well, if it's a plant, that's not necessarily a mold. It's just a plant.
Dude, so why are you arguing with me about the difference between plant and fungus?
Either way, piranha plant power bomb, motherfuckers. I don't know.
Yay, badge points.
Yeah, badge points. Wait, do I add? Okay, there we go. Sometimes I add badge points and forget to actually add badges to take advantage of it.
Would fire flowers do more damage to piranha plants?
No, but there are some, but if there are ice elemental enemies, that will take more damage from fire flowers. Just fire attacks in general, even though there's only like 3 of them in the entire game. There are some elemental stuff, but not a whole lot. They try to keep things relatively simple just for the purpose of beginner RPG.
Oh, so in this area you have to check the flowers and see what reacts differently.
Yeah, most of the time they'll just sort of fall off, but if they do a little dance, then that's the one you're supposed to go through.
I see.
Once you get the hang of it, this area really isn't too hard to get through. If you mess up once, though, you have to start all the way from the beginning, which is kind of annoying. But other than that, it's not really that big of a deal.
I swear I passed that same rock 56 times already.
It feels like I'm going around in circles.
This one's just incredibly obvious, though. Here, go this way.
Oh, I don't like your attitude.
Wait a second. What if this is the mansion Mario's going into at the beginning of Luigi's Mansion? And the rest of Mario's just afterwards?
That's a very strong possibility.
It does look like it could be.
What, they just take, as soon as he walks in, Mario just gets his head, gets hit on the head, gets trapped in the painting, Luigi saves him, and then we just pick up where we left off?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That seems like an incredibly odd place to just odd thing to leave out, though.
Mario has a bit of amnesia about the whole thing.
Remember, Mario was trapped inside the painting to begin with. For all we know, time flows differently inside that dimension.
And after all, Luigi
But what if Mario is actually stuck?
Wait.
When Mario was stuck inside the painting, that's when his adventures as Paper Mario happens.
Yeah, I was
Oh my
about
gosh,
to say.
fan theory time.
Well, remember, Luigi saved Mario in all of one night. It probably was only a few hours. So
We didn't know if we didn't know Mario games had some sort of overarching plot. We're starting now. Luigi's Mansion happens in between Paper Mario. Actually, within Paper Mario.
Where does Paper Mario happen within Luigi's Mansion?
Whatever, the two are connected.
Fanfiction writers, get cracking. Now, if I remember correctly, the Booze Mansion is the place in the game when I played it the first time. I think this was the second area where I got stuck for a significant period.
Well, it's a ghost house. It
The
doesn't
ghost
make
house
any
was
sense.
supposed to fuck with
What
you.
the fuck, springboarded couch?
Yeah, so I think it was the first. I couldn't really solve any of the puzzles in this area because I was a dipshit. Basically, if we go into this room, the whole point of this puzzle area is to get this painting to have its face back, so he'll take us up to the 3rd floor. But I couldn't get past it because when you go into the first room, you need to examine one of the cabinets in order to get started. And for some reason, I thought I examined all 3 cabinets, but I didn't examine the obviously discolored one in the middle. So that's how I got stuck the second time when I played this game. Oh, look, a Frisbee. I mean, record.
Did the Beatles?
No. No, it's not.
Aerosmith?
No.
Rolling Stones?
No.
Elton John?
No.
Billy Joel?
Okay,
No.
it has to be at least the Odd Couple.
Actually, it's made by this Koji Kondo asshole. Never heard of him.
Oh, he's a dick.
So basically all you have to do is it's basically like a shell game, only ridiculously easy.
Oh, why are we obligated to give it to you when you get it right?
It's basically this entire area is one Boo's way of just fucking with us. That's really all they want to do is just fuck with us.
Do you fight any of these boos?
No, the Boos are a friendly race in Paper Mario. It's just for whatever reason the head Boo just doesn't feel like just asking for our help. We have to prove our worthiness. Cause that shit never gets old, right? Right.
Right.
So yeah, the
Whoa,
record will...
God. The record player grows when it plays.
It plays the Mario theme, if I remember correctly. I can't really hear
This
it.
is Luigi's Mansion.
Why? Oh,
Because
all
Melody
right.
played it.
Oh yeah.
You know that bitch that Ryan sucked up?
Oh yeah, her. I remember.
Would you care to reword that?
Well, I'm only classifying her as a bitch because Ryan says she plays the underwater theme. On the other hand, I like her because she plays the piano, and I like the piano.
She
She
played
didn't
the
really ever
underwater
do
theme.
anything, though. We just sort of barged in on her having some fun playing the piano and decided, nope,
But she
you're going
looked like a nice person.
She played the underwater theme. She can't possibly be a nice person.
The underwater theme's my favorite piece in Mario 1. So now that we put the weight on the thing, we can go further on in the game. Oh, look, a treasure chest! Damn it, Gabe! That literally made me jump out of my chair when I played it the first time.
You. How do you think Mario feels?
He survived worse.
Yeah, but the treasure chests aren't supposed to lie to you. Treasure chests are your friends.
They lied to you in Zelda.
Oh, you have never run into a monster in a box, have you?
Well, I was kind of disoriented.
Wait, you just wait until you play Persona 4. The fucking Reaper is in the treasure chests.
What, death is a treasure? What sort of existential
game-
bullshit is this?
The game's super boss is a random treasure chest encounter.
Is that
So yes, death is a treasure. Random existential bullshit.
well?
Goddamn.
Is it really any different than the devil being a trading card in Final Fantasy VIII?
The devil. Oh yeah, you find the devil in a genie lamp and then just tell him to do whatever you want. So this one's theoretically supposed to be harder than the first one, but it's really not that bad.
Wait a minute. I'm just having this realization now. Who was the person that gave you the lamp in Final Fantasy VIII?
Sid.
It was Sid.
The headmaster, yeah.
The headmaster Sid. That just happens to look like Robin Williams, who voiced the genie in Disney, who was also in a lamp.
So the moral of the story is
Don't trust
It's a
Robin
really
Williams.
Robin
fucking
Williams is the
convoluted
devil.
Aladdin reference.
Son of a bitch!
I still like the Robin Williams as Beelzebub theory a little bit better.
What? Wait, Lord of the Flies or the devil himself?
He could be either, depending on what version of the Bible you're reading. Seriously, all of the demon stuff gets really confusing.
Well, I'd like to hear this. I'm very curious.
Well, it's depending on where how you read it. The Beelzebub is either a name for the devil, one of the demons, or something completely unrelated.
I'm talking more about the Robin Williams parallel.
Basically, if Robin Williams gives you the devil and he's the voice of the genie, then the genie is the devil, and Robin Williams voices the devil, so Robin Williams is the devil. And I just called him Beelzebub because that's a funny word for the devil.
Yeah.
So we had to hit a switch to hit a switch to hit a bigger switch.
With my
That's not
butt.
redundant.
With my butt.
That goes way beyond Switchception.
That's just redundancy.
Will you show something to my bomb then?
I don't have hands, Mario. Or a mouth either. How can I talk? God damn it.
Limited inventory.
At least you could theoretically expand it in Thousand Year Door. You'd have to go through the entire Pit of 100 trial. Well, actually, I think you have to go through half of the Pit of 100 trials to get the thing that'll expand your inventory.
Here's an idea. Let items stack.
No,
It's
that's right. They don't stack in this game, do they?
No.
No, they don't.
I hate that.
Though limited inventory space in RPGs where they let you stack stuff is sort of bullshit, because that means I could theoretically fit 56 more potions in my bag, but I can't fit a key or something.
Well, it's still not
Very
any-
true, but just for the sake of, I'm OCD, man.
Well, to be honest, it still doesn't get any worse than Pokemon. My backpack can hold a bicycle, a fishing rod, and 100 Pokeballs.
But you want to pick up a berry? Oh no.
The fuck? 8-bit Mario.
Don't worry, you turn back as soon as you leave the
I wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping balls. That happened, right?
Oh, look, it's a picture of me when I was younger.
You know, some people say that you start to get uglier when you age. I'm not sure whether or not. I think Mario just got a little bit less blurry over time. Not sure how aging like that works, really.
So that was just a model of me when I was younger.
No, I think it was more Mario's kindergarten self-portrait.
Gray hair. Most people get gray hairs when they age. Mario, he just grows pockets on his jeans.
The actual material of the overalls become upgrades from nylon to denim.
And then back again for some reason.
It's
like pockets are Mario's version of puberty.
So Mario, you finally stitched on some pockets, huh?
Well, he can't. Well, they can't use the phrase "gruesome hair on your face." He's always had hair on his face.
Not baby Mario.
Well, because that's a baby.
I still wish that baby Mario had a mustache, though. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, the second Mario turned 5 to be not a little toddler anymore. He grew a mustache.
Yeah.
Okay, so finally we're at the end of this section, which is pretty much just the first half of the. Well, I guess it's more the first third of the chapter.
Oh, look, a shiny boo! Catch it.
Well, no, Ryan. It's just a different. It's just the evolved form. There wasn't any sparkle. Remember?
Oh.
Imposter. It's a ditto.
I gotta wonder how she's keeping those bows on her head, though. Like, there's no ears or anything.
The bows are dead.
Yes, the bows are dead.
And they just happen to occupy the space in the afterlife directly next to where her ears should be.
So her name is Bo. For some reason, I was reading that as Bow.
I called her Lady Bow for years too. It's okay. I made that same mistake.
Well, unless you know that she wears bows, you have no way of knowing that her name is pronounced Bo.
Well, you see the bows directly when you meet her. It was a dipshit and didn't pick up on that.
Seems to happen a lot with past Ted.
So basically, instead of beating up the bad guy in order to get a Star Spirit from the bad guy, we're beating up the bad guy to get a Star Spirit from not the bad guy.
What?
But thou
basically, the boos are just being a dick, because technically we could just grab the Star Spirit and be on our way, but then we
Star Spirit is made of paper. It can turn sideways and slip past those bars.
No, it's trapped in a trading card. It can't do anything.
This trading card is just as paper thin.
No, John, it was set down in defense mode, and then it's Bowser's turn, so he can't flip himself right side up into attack mode to do anything.
And the asshole is stalling.
So basically, we're just stuck beating the boss anyway. Don't know why.
Most of the boos here have terrible pun names too. This is Luigi's Mansion.
Holy shit!
Was there a bootler in Luigi's Mansion?
No.
Give it some time. There will be.
Dark Moon.
Dark Moon hasn't released yet at the time of this recording, so.
By the time this comes out, possibly.
Oh, most definitely it'll be out by the time this uploads.
Well, it's only really the people in the mansion that have punny names. If I remember correctly, there's a town of boos, and they've got names like Greg or Steve.
Oh, we have a stealth.
So the Steve was the ghost of a red Pikmin.
Sure, why not? We can go with that if you want to. For some reason, I really like the jingle that plays when you get a partner. I don't know why, I just do.
Oh, she has the prissy little fan laugh thing where she goes all
the royal princess laugh from Japanese, yes.
Though being honest, Bo's one of the best characters in the game. I think out of all the party members, she can do the most damage as long as the enemy doesn't have any defense points.
Huh.